So it is time for another VHS Tomb movie highlight review, so to speak, and it is of the 1980 Paul Verhoeven film Spetters, which in Dutch translates to splashes. Spetters is about motocross, dirt bike, dirt bike riders in Holland. It is subtitled, which means you have to put the phone down and read the film, which is always fun and normally leads to the most worthwhile movies. So, Spetters also features a young Rutger Hauer in this film. What I wasn't prepared for with Spetters was the amount of male penis in the film. So, this is the uncensored version, definitely, and there's even one scene where the three leads, the three main characters, the dirt bike riders, are comparing each other's penis sizes and using a tool in their garage to measure each other's penises and compare. And like they're just like pulling out their penises and just kind of measuring them. Now, human nudity does not bother me. It might bother some, and some people may overreact and act like it's the worst absolute fucking thing in the world. But it's just, it is what it is. It's nothing. It's just natural, right? So it doesn't bother me. I just wasn't really expecting it. Spetters is pretty dramatic. It has some ups and downs between its characters. Not only is there some penis, but including a scene where this character Maya is laying with Rain, and she's just kind of just casually playing with this dong as they're just laying and chilling in bed. There's another scene where a character who's done some bad things and some gay bashing. He's assaulted some gays in the movie. It kind of catches up with him, and then he himself gets sexually assaulted by a group of males one night in an abandoned train station, and they spread him and let him have it. And even at one point during this assault, this attack, this guy who's just ramming him is just doing like a countdown, which each thrust doing like a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and he gets it pretty bad. So I wasn't expecting that. Anything else about this movie? It's about 120 minutes long, average length. Pretty well directed, I think. Has some memorable characters. It's a keeper. I liked it. It has a pretty cool little like musical score, like when they're racing, which I thought was really cool. So a lot of times I look for a couple of things in films, which is when filmmakers can build their own worlds and they are memorable characters within them, and Spetters is that. I also look at it from like a producer point of view, which is, if I had $1 million or more, would I trust the filmmaker of this to handle another project or direct something else? Would I be willing to give them that money, make that investment in them? So Paul Verhoeven proves that in this movie, that he's fully capable of making a memorable film and make a splash. So this was maybe a couple of movies before RoboCop. It doesn't have like a really elaborate plot. It is pretty dramatic. Some pretty awful things happen to the characters. There's a lot of growing experiences, but that's really it. It really highlights the three friends in their community wanting better than what they have, wanting to kind of leave that, especially the female actress, the fry girl, the girl who they meet that works in the fry shop. They're all just ambitious. They all want out. They all want something. And they grow a lot during the film. So Spetters was loaned to me by a friend, and I have to give it back actually. So that's why it's one of my most recent watches, and something that I did watch Um, but as far as Spetters, it's not too bad. It's a keeper. I liked it okay. Um, I don't know what I was expecting. Like, maybe like because his other films are so hyper violent and wild, like I was expecting something like that. But Spetters is pretty simple. It's pretty tame. It's pretty like based in reality. It's just about some dirt bike riders, and there's a lot of gay themes in the film. And from what I read of the movie, it's kind of like different or challenges maybe what was the norm or old-fashioned ways in Holland once upon a time. So this movie was kind of different and maybe pushing the boundaries and getting something out there that was challenging what they knew. So good for them on that part. And Spetters, it's not so bad. I'm not a professional movie reviewer. I am just a guy who has a bunch of tapes. His friends loan him movies and he watches movies. And I just give him a shot and I take what I take from them. And Paul Verhoeven's Spetters, I liked it alright. It's a solid picture. Check it out sometime.